Isn't this a beautiful plant? Yes, it is. I call this my snow plant. Yes, because it looks like snow fell on top of it, and all the topping is in white. So when I paint the house, which we plan to paint soon, I'm gonna do propagate this plant, and I'm gonna start putting it in the corners of the house, so it could give beauty. And every time I go outside, I see this, and I think it's snowing. Hi people, this is Nettie again. I don't know what's going on. I did the video, and when I went to put it up, it wasn't nothing there. I don't know what happened. In other words, I got stuck. So this is like my fourth time doing the video. For you new YouTubers, don't think it is easy. It's not easy. So, okay, this is my tangerine. I took it out from the front of the house. I'm sorry for the chickens. They're having a party. So, I took it from the front of the house. I also took a small canister that was there. They didn't have nothing but dirt. And, how you call it? I'm going to leave them outside here where they're going to get sun. And they're going to get water. And they're going to have everything they need to at least give me some sort of tangerine. Let me show you another thing. This is, you know what this is? My Cuban oregano. It is wild. Totally wild. This was like, I think it was like 4 plants of oregano. And look at it, it just took over, you know. And that side, I don't have too much dirt. It's like kind of empty. But I'm going to fill that up. I don't know when. But I will fill it up. And I will try to push it over there so they could grow from the corner to corner. Or I plant something else in that corner. But it is going as beautiful as it could be. As you can see, everything is growing beautiful. My peppers are growing beautiful. And if you see the coriander, like what I said, this one had roots and it is growing. Already one of the plants are going, the part of it where the seeds at is on the floor. That means that they're going to shoot out they're going to get black, and they're going to start throwing all those seeds on the floor, you know, in the dirt. And it's going to make new corianders, which I was planning to leave them here. And as the peppers grow, just cut them down a little bit. So I have the space for the corianders at the same time. This side is where mostly they give sun. So it's the perfect place. Over there, they die. So I'd rather leave them over here. This has been composted more years because this is the first part that I composted. So, you know, even though I didn't have a lot, but it was the beginner, you know. So they're doing okay. As you see, the peppers are doing okay. The coriander the seeds are starting to get black. So pretty soon we're going to have a lot of corianders and a lot of peppers. And let me show you the inside, what I'm doing in the inside. Before I leave, you see that rock right there? That's what I was telling the story about, that rock. Many years ago, my mother told me and my grandmother told me that it was like this land was 5 acres of land, and there was only 3 houses. My grandmother's, my great-grandmother's, and my aunt's. Those are the 3 houses that were here. They were separated, you know, from each other, but it was always in the same area. They were like always stayed together. So what happens? My mother said she was like 7 years old, something like that. Those rocks were flying in the sky and just coming down, boom, you know. Everybody in the how you call it, everybody that was living in that time, they had to run for their life. And this one is small. That rock is small. There's another one down there. Is a major rock. Luckily that it didn't hit no house. It didn't destroy no house. It didn't hurt nobody because everybody just started screaming run. And since there was not many people, like it's not like today that it's full. There wasn't that many people. So it was just my grandmother with her kids, my great grandmother alone, you know, and my aunt with her kids. So all you had to do was just tell the kids run for the hills, and then everybody was running down this way, not up, downwards. And how you call it, when the rocks started falling, everybody then after finish they came to see, and we kind of kept those rocks. My mother was planning to paint it, you know, put a decorative thing and paint it up. Down there they have another bigger rock, which the family stood with it. So I guess to remind them, how lucky they were. So I just wanted to put that in because I put it in the other video and I don't know what happened. It when I went to put the video on to upload it, and it was all gone. I don't know where it went. So I've been having a problem. I think it was the old how you call it, disc is old and it probably is already giving problems. So I put the new one that belongs to this camera, and hopefully that will do the trick. If it's that, then that means I'm gonna have to buy a new one. Get rid of that one. That one is a very, very, very old, since 2013, 11, something like that. That I did that first composting without knowing what the heck I was doing. I saw it in some video how you do compost, and I did it. I don't remember how I did it. At that time I was not going. My mind wasn't that good. I was in and out of reality. So one minute I made this compost, and the next minute I'm putting it up in YouTube, and I didn't know how to do none of that. But hey, maybe God wanted me to do it. I don't know. So I want to show you my plants that I'm going to do now inside my balcony. That's why I took the tangerine out, and I took the other how you call it, pot out. Okay, I did a few changes. As you see here, it's all cleaned out. That's where I'm gonna put my eggplants. My 3 eggplants is gonna go here. I'm gonna fill it up to the top, with compost and some dirt. And the corianders, I put them up here. The new corianders, look how beautiful. This is the weakest one, but as you can see, it's starting to shape up. So that's doing pretty good too. Those are new. Those I bought it the other day. And over here, all I have is my strawberries. 2 batches of strawberries, as you can see right there. And I got another batch over there that I haven't covered from the lizards. They love baby strawberries. And my eggplant, that's all I have here. I'm going to put light things here just to make sure that it doesn't, how you call it, break or something. Then I end up picking up a lot of dirt. I don't know if to take out my soursop, but it looks so beautiful. It's liking it here. So I don't know if to just leave it here, But I'll probably leave it here because I noticed that they like the LED light. They're satisfied with just the LED light. So I'm just probably going to leave it here. I don't want to take it outside where, I might hurt it when it's used to being here. Since seeds, they've been in the balcony. Maybe that's why they like it here. Okay. So the next thing that I'm going to do is just do that, and oh, and by the way, I forgot to tell you. The day that I made the plantains, I said there was 4 plantains, baby plantains, 2 big one, 2 little one. It wasn't 4 plantains. It's 6. The guy who came to trim the area, and I put one of my avocados. I put it outside, and you can't see it from here because it's so small. That I told my husband, hey, if you see that, don't step on it, don't do nothing. It's right next to the cement part, where I had that big plant. So now I put the avocado there. I'm going to keep them at a low profile, small, not something haywire that goes to the sky, and when it drops it just breaks all over the place. I want to keep it trim. So I took that out. The other avocado is right there. This one is liking it there here. The other one didn't, but this one is enjoying it there. And plus they get now they're gonna get sun. As the summer comes in, this area gets sun, so it should be getting sun, and it's looking beautiful, big and tall. So that one is gonna virtually stay there. That's what's gonna hold this whole thing that doesn't collapse. Because if my dog knows this could collapse any minute, he would have been collapsing it. So I have to put the dirt as soon as possible. I don't know if I'm going to do it tonight, this afternoon, or I leave it for tomorrow. The stick is what I used to use for the old eggplant. And I'm going to see if I could get 1 or 2 more sticks so it could just climb up the stick. So, saying this, God bless you all until next time. And my peppers are growing too, They already have flowers down there, over here. I don't know if you can see them right there. They have flowers, and It's starting to give over here. It already has little I call it the little balls like to give the flowers. So that's saying summertime is coming. So I've been getting a lot of pepper. That one also is starting to put the fawn like to get flower. So I'm doing pretty good. Cranberries, yes, much and much cranberries. That plant, that bush plant that you see there, is not some crazy bush. It's a cranberry plant. The only problem is it's so sweet. I don't never seen a cranberry so sweet, but this one is. The only problem I got is with the birds. They love it too. So God bless you all. Until next time. Bye bye.